Alright.
It's Minilla! Minilla hype! I'm sorry.
I mean, someone had to be hyped for the fucking lizard with a monkey face.
I hate him so much.
It's so bad. But we get to fight Kamakuras.
Is that the spider?
No, it's the praying mantis.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Isn't Gabara also in this movie? The brutal beast?
I didn't hear that or read that.
I think Gabara's in this movie. I hate Gabara.
Um,
Almost as much as I hate Minilla.
let's see.
He's got like a weird alien head from that artwork. He just looks like a tiny alien. I hate him.
It's not great.
I think maybe if he had like dorsal fins or something going on.
That would be nice. Or if he had more of a lizard face.
Yeah, instead of a weird baby.
It's a
ape.
It's a monkey face. It's just a monkey face, and it's creepy, and I hate it. I hate him. And I don't give a shit that in one of the movies he blows a fucking energy ring. Like, I don't care.
But he's the son of Godzilla.
And he's a loser.
The son of Godzilla and that one lady from Ebera.
Yeah, no, totally. The Condor tried to prevent it, but the snoo happened, and we don't talk about it. The egg was laid by the lady. That's awkward. Or she became the egg. Who knows? Let's see.
And you said this is 85 minutes long?
Yeah.
85 minutes of Minilla action.
Oh, don't worry. It'll take a while to get to Minilla. And then hopefully this will be the movie where Godzilla beats up Minilla, because he deserves it.
You're not my child.
Not to fucking condone child abuse, but these are monsters.
I mean, when your child looks like Minilla. And when your child is Minilla.
I mean, that's more like it's... If my child came out and looked like Minilla, I'd deal with it. But if it was Minilla,
I'm not paying child support on
I'd
that
be
one.
looking at that woman like, did you do something with Godzilla? And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the MonsterVerse Godzilla. I'm talking about dude in a rubber suit Godzilla. Because then we got problems, because first off, I need to know how the logistics of that even worked, and why the man wearing the rubber suit gave you lizard DNA. Anyway.
What if it was just the suit itself? Like it became sentient?
I don't want this. Like, the suit without a man in it, so it's like flat, and like... That monstrosity would give rise to Minilla. Oh God!
I can just imagine the slapping noises. It
makes slapping noises whenever it moved.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it wouldn't even. Oh Lord! I hate Godzilla. Why am I doing this?
I keep saying it, but it can't be worse than Raids Again.
You say that.
I mean, yeah, we'll get there eventually.
I'm hoping this will be a high point, because every time we watch two movies in a row, the spoiler meta thing, we sometimes watch two in one sitting, mainly because there's a lot to get through. The second one is usually turned out better. But it's usually because the first one sucks ass.
Yeah, because like, what have our cases been so far? Raids Again,
and then Ghidorah.
Right.
Ghidorah was terrible. Like, not completely awful. It wasn't Raids Again terrible. Raids Again was so bad, I was like, can we please watch another one? I can't end on this.
You say Ghidorah was bad, but man, we ranked that up there with... That's our second highest one, I think.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
Hang on.
Because I think it tied with Mothra.
Let's see here. 25. It did not tie with Mothra.
Oh.
I made it a point to make sure it didn't because it got the exact same scores, and then when it got to the bonus, because the plane explosion was hysterical, we only gave it a 2 because it was no Eggman.
Right.
But like, it just, yeah. It's sad because King Kong vs. Godzilla only got a 20.
That sounds about right. I mean, all the King Kong parts, all the King Kong origin parts.
Those were really bad. I mean, the -3 for the natives was deserved. Mothra vs. Godzilla was carried by Eggman, so that's why. Ghidorah did 25. So, but Astro Monster just blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
Blew everything out of the water. Anyway,
there's no way Manila's blowing anything out of the water.
No, it's just
except for maybe Raids again.
I don't know, man. I think it might be completely awful.
Yeah, I might just get -5 for Manila.
We'll see. We'll see how terrible he makes it.
Okay, we should probably watch this.
Yeah, we probably should.
Alright, see you guys in 85 minutes our time.
Yep.
Minilla hype!
Man, fuck you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Son of Fuck Minilla, as I've so cleverly titled it. Yeah, Minilla was about as bad as we expected.
I think it was worse.
He hatched, and he was gross.
He looked like an uncooked turkey.
He was slimy, and the Kamakuras were like poking at him, and
yeah.
What the fuck? Sorry. I'll tell you afterwards. Yeah, so, Minilla was gross. And creepy.
Yeah.
And we threw weird balls into his mouth.
Weird balls of energy.
Like, serious, like, she fucking hucked that shit, because it went like good, like, 100 feet at least.
Pro football player.
Yeah. It all centered around a weather experiment that fucked up and made giant praying mantises.
Yeah, they wanted to make certain areas more farmable.
Well, no, I'm sorry. They're not...
That was the experiment.
Yes, but they weren't... They weren't called Kamakuras in the dub. Spoiler. Well, not spoiler, but there was a dub. They were called, I believe, Gigantus?
Something like that.
Something really stupid. Sequel to Gigantus, the fire monster. We have Gigantus. So 3 Gigantuses team up to break an egg, which we assume they were beating on 4 days.
Quite a while.
It definitely seemed like a lot of time passed. And they finally succeed in cracking it open, and this gross-ass lump of crap comes out. And it can only crawl on the ground, and it's just a loser.
Yeah. It was real gross, real awful.
Oh, God, it was the worst.
I kind of wish they had, beat it more.
I wish they had just impaled it and eaten it. But we watched it get beat. It took a rock to the face. We cheered. Every time Minilla got fucked up.
Yeah, so Godzilla comes in, he kicks the rock, and one of the Gigantuses starts like playing soccer with it.
No, they pass it between each other.
And then they throw it back and it hits Minilla right in the face.
Oh, it was great. Best part. And then Godzilla just fucking roasts one of the mantises. And then the third mantis just fucks off.
He's like, I ain't dealing with this noise. I'm out of here.
No, fuck that. And then Minilla decides to deal with his trauma by playing soccer with a rock.
Yeah, and then falling on his ass.
Constantly.
Because that's what he does.
And like jumping over his dad's tail and just dumb shit.
Yeah, being awful is what Minilla does.
Like it's the only thing even worth talking about because the plot was like nothing.
Yeah, they wanted to dominate the weather.
Pretty much.
And then they messed up and made the mantises bigger.
Yep.
Because they were already people-sized when they got there.
Oh, they were bigger than that. They were at least like 8 feet tall.
Well, they were comparable to people size.
Yeah.
And then they got bigger.
Oh, they got way bigger. It was nuts. They turned the heat up to like fucking 150 degrees.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
70 degrees Celsius. Fucking
it was
insane.
very toasty.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, so basically there's a team of scientists and then this fucking reporter parachutes in.
And he's like, yeah, there's a story here. I know it.
Totally.
And then he gets enlisted as the chef.
Yep.
And I don't think I've seen him do a single bit of cooking.
He soaks some plants in boxer water. And by that I mean the water was used to wash someone's boxers.
Yeah, and then they're like, no, pick the spinach from this tree.
No, you mean parsley.
No, spinach.
It was parsley.
They said spinach.
But it was written parsley.
No, we're talking about the dub here. We're talking about the dub universe where you pick spinach from a tree.
Anyway, like we did the dub with the subtitles because we learned that was a fun time, and there were some lines that were just so completely wrong that it was wonderful. But yeah, so reporter man finds a girl. It's Manilla's mom. I mean, It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then she turns out to be some random
archaeologist's daughter. I can't say the word. I'm sorry.
Yeah, archaeologist's daughter.
Thank you. That's what I meant.
Yep.
Those are the words I said.
Yep.
Yeah, he had gone missing or had died like 20 years ago or something like that.
I assume he got attacked by the Spiga. What's a Spiga, you ask? You see, it's a big Spiga.
Yes.
God, I love the dub. Yeah, so Kumonga...
The Spiga. It
is a giant Spiga. But Kumonga is the giant spider. So, he gets woken up. Beast Lord that he is, he dominates.
Yeah.
Everything that he touches gets fucked. He kills a Kamakuras with a single poison sting.
Yeah, it was very powerful. He got a critical.
It was crazy. Just fucking crit and I don't know. It was nuts.
And then he chased down some people, and then he got bored, I guess.
Yeah, he sprays the Mothra juice.
Yeah, it's
a good time.
Really unfortunate.
It really is. He almost got Minilla. We were hoping. We were praying.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. Big Daddy G showed up. He was like, you
I'm the only one who can beat my child. Me.
Only me. And then he proceeds to start jobbing to Kumonga. The saddest thing I have ever seen. To the point where Kumonga plays dead. And then Godzilla, like, peeks down to be like, is he really dead? And takes a stinger to the eye. Yeah. Apparently. I thought it was his foot.
No, it was his face. It was his eye.
It was so fucking dumb.
I don't know how. I don't know how low he got to do that.
I don't fucking know. But he took a stinger to the face. And it was hilarious. And then finally they end up eventually roasting Kumonga with the help from Minilla.
Yeah, they hit him with the father-son Kamehameha.
Pretty much.
And he lights on fire and he's gone.
Yeah, and in the meantime, the humans have decided they're gonna freeze all the monsters. Because, I mean, it works so well on Godzilla and raids again.
I mean, it froze him for like 8 years.
It was great. And they found him in an iceberg. But yeah, so then, as everything's freezing and getting covered in snow, Minilla keeps eating shit. And Godzilla was finally like, you know what, fuck it. This loser child came for me. I might as well own it. And so they embrace.
And then they hibernate.
Despite the fact that they are water-based creatures.
Yeah, they could have just left.
God, I mean, at the very least, at least the villains died.
Yeah.
Except they'll be back in the next movie.
Yeah.
But not the Kamakuras, just the Kumonga. I'm sorry, the big Spyga.
Yeah.
Fucking Spyga.
Hoo boy.
Yep, so that just about covers the movie itself. Monster combat.
I don't think it was very good.
It has to be better than 54 because it exists.
Yeah, I guess.
Which would put it at a 3.
I mean, it was mostly just Kamakuras poking an egg, Kamakuras poking a Minilla, Kamakuras being lit on fire.
I mean, there was the rock throw that hit Minilla in the face.
There was 2 rock throws that hit Minilla in the face.
It was just a good time all around. All hits to Minilla were amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It really was your standard affair, except Minilla was there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it loses points for that.
I still think a 3 is appropriate.
3 is fine.
Alright. Visual effects. Godzilla got worse.
Yeah, Godzilla looks like trash. Minilla is trash.
The Kamakuras were decently creepy. The Kumonga was like really impressive for what it was. I don't think I ever saw the strings.
Oh, I saw the strings all the time.
Oh, well, I must not have.
There was a whole lot of piano wire.
I mean, it's what's needed to move it, but like Kumonga's really impressive.
Yeah.
For a puppet. I forgot. Fucking Godzilla like fucks up some of the Kamakuras, like fucking power bombs them and shit.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, cause he can fucking do that because it's not a dude in a suit.
Yeah, he like picks one up and just slams him down 3 or 4 times.
But Minilla still did most of the fighting, so fuck it. But visual effects.
I want to give it points for Kumonga, but I don't want to give it points because of Minilla.
And also Godzilla. Somehow Godzilla also suffered alongside it.
I think, you had said that it looked kind of like they wanted to make Godzilla look a little bit more like Minilla.
That way the resemblance would be there, which is like, why not make Minilla look more like Godzilla?
No, don't make a new suit.
Fucking terrible. I mean, to be fair, the one from Erba, or whatever, was looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
So, Erba got a 6.
What did Raids Again get? Because I feel like that's our bottom line.
5. Nothing has gotten below a 5.
Yeah, no, like, Kumonga was really well done. And they even had the big props for when the praying mantis guy, I forgot his name already, when he was doing his, like, jabs, they had the actual prop for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they had, like, a giant claw. That was crazy.
But just, Godzilla and Minilla, Just both looking like trash.
Let's just go with a fucking 5.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. The plot, honestly, I just give that shit a 5 because, like, again, it was serviceable.
I guess. I mean, it was. There was an island doing experiments that happened. Godzilla was there.
Yeah.
And so was his terrible son.
You know what? Let's go with a 4, because fuck Minilla. The acting. I hate Minilla.
Minilla was very bad at acting.
There were so many times Minilla was doing shit that made no fucking sense.
Yeah.
The people were fine. I got tired of the one guy having freakouts because he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, they kind of overplayed that one a little bit. And then I don't remember the other, like, 6 dudes doing anything.
Yeah, no. God, that fucking guy who kept wanting to leave, twice he went crazy and shot the gun at people.
Well, you know, he really wanted to leave.
I mean, it's very clear.
I think they also wasted Mr. Harada. Like,
I don't know. He was pretty wasted in Erebor.
At least in that one, like, he did things. He wasn't just, I work radio.
Yeah, that's true.
I lied about radio. Radio was fine.
3 or 4.
Give it a 3 because of Minilla.
Alright, sounds good. We are now at 8 plus 7. It's already... Alright, it's at 15. It's tied with Raids again.
Yeah, but it hasn't gotten its bonus points yet.
That is true. The dub, again, was serviceable. I don't think it added or detracted anything. So
yeah, it was... I mean, aside from the line of Spyga, what is a Spyga? It's a big Spyga.
It's a big Spyga.
But depending on how you want to look at that one, if you want to look at it ironically or unironically.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. Alright. To be fair, I feel like we fucked this movie's score because of Minilla already. Do we really need to take away more points? Because I don't think this was a worse time than Raids Again.
And this is sitting at 15 right now?
It's sitting at 15. Raids Again got a 13, I believe. Yep.
I mean...
It's not worse than Raids Again. We laughed.
Yeah, it was mostly at Manilla's expense. So the movie at least knew that most people would hate Minilla.
I mean, I don't... Sometimes I feel like it like tried to
make us care for Minilla.
Like, not even care for Minilla, but like show him off, and then sometimes it was like laugh at the stupid shit he does. And I mean, all we really cared about was him getting abused because fuck him.
I mean, yeah, you're right. We did take a lot of points off just for Minilla existing.
Yeah, like he got taken out of monster combat. He technically was taken out of visual effects, but that's because Minilla legitimately looks awful. He got taken out from the plot because he was involved. He got taken out from the acting. Like, fuck.
I mean, is there anything else that kind of happened that, like, we would give points to? Because I don't think there's anything we'd really give points to this movie for. I mean, it just felt like...
Yeah, no.
Here's an island with Minilla on it.
Nothing special really happened. There was just...
I mean, aside from the backstory that we made up for Minilla existing. But, like, that was mostly for... the last movie.
Yeah, no, that's runoff from Erba, fucking the human Goji hybrid that is the monstrosity known as Minilla.
Honestly, this movie feels like a blur. Like, I don't really remember much happening. I remember
But it didn't break our brains as badly as Raids Again.
Yeah, it just felt like 85 minutes of padding.
Yeah, we just wanted it to end.
It just felt like a filler episode.
Fucking Kumonga had to go on a killing spree.
He killed one guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost killed the Big G, but he didn't.
Well, that was never going to happen. But, alright.
Kumonga just kind of showed up and started his dominance, and then got roasted.
Yep. Alright, well...
15's probably a fair score anyway.
That's probably fair. So, 15, fuck Minilla. This movie was fine.
I mean, I don't think I'd ever watch it again.
There's no reason to. So...
See you guys later.
Yeah, see you later.
Hey there, did you enjoy what you just watched? I don't know what you just watched, but did you enjoy it? Well, we have other series on this channel. We have
Pokemon.
We also have Getting a Platinum.
We've also done a whole bunch of Zelda stuff.
We also got a series going on called Remnant from the Ashes.
Maybe check out Cornzilla if you're interested in Godzilla.
And we have a bunch of archived videos for you to enjoy.